What's up, everybody? It is the Best Spot Kid Smooth, and today I just want to do a little video on Call of Duty Black Ops 4, what I think of the game based on my impressions from the beta. Man, for a long time I have not been the biggest Call of Duty fan. I was a fan back in the day. I'm talking about during the 360, the late PlayStation 2, Xbox era, back when it was really heavily based upon military, World War II and whatnot. And then I enjoyed some of the advanced warfare series, not the advanced warfare, but the modern warfare series, along with the early Black Ops games. But after a while, the game has become redundant to me, and I started to care less and less about the franchise. So over the years, Call of Duty has taken, some makeovers, major facelifts, and doing all sorts of different shit, throwing you into the future, throwing on jetpacks, bringing you into space, making you swim, and all this other shit, putting you in robots and mechs. It's all over the place. Now they found another niche that works, and seems like more of an Activision doing than the others. So as far as Black Ops 4, they're really basing this game upon its specialists, its heroes, these characters with special abilities that throw out special grenades, or that have special weapons, or have special rocket launchers, or what you call it, grapplers and shit like that. So it's something that's really changing the point of Call of Duty. It's not just a bunch of soldiers on a battlefield shooting each other with guns. It's now like, man, who's gonna spam a specialist? Like, what specialist has the cheese? What specialist has the juice? Now, going into Black Ops 4, playing the beta, I was like, you know what? This is not that bad. The lack of a campaign, I guess, doesn't really bother me as much. But the thing is that my lack of interest in Call of Duty, and then my lack of interest in Black Ops 3, and all it is Black Ops 3 meets Destiny meets Overwatch, and is thrown into one. And then you can throw a little bit of Fortnite and PUBG in there, since that's going to be the new thing in the game, which is the Blackout. But just based on my opinions on the beta, I thought the beta was cool. Couple of things they did right with the beta. I think for the first time, Call of Duty is running on dedicated servers, which means less lag, less bullshit, that peer-to-peer bullshit. No, you're gonna have a seamless, great online experience. At least in theory, you should. And in theory, throughout my time with the beta, I have not had any connectivity issues related to Black Ops 4, and the servers seem to be doing great. Now, the thing about Call of Duty is that one of its shining achievements, crowning achievements, is that they tend to look very good. And well, when I say they tend to look very good, I mean the campaigns. The campaigns are very like graphical marvels. It's like, even though they're like controlled environments and how things can do, the campaign of the game look very good compared to the multiplayer. But since they don't really have the flexibility there, we're dealing with a total player experience. So sure, Black Ops 4 is an upgrade for visuals if we're just looking directly at multiplayer. But then you look at the game and like, damn, what would this game look like if it had a dedicated single player Hollywood campaign that they typically do? Probably look even better. But sure, it's an upgrade from Black Ops 3 visually a little bit. But then again, if you put this against any other first-person shooter that's out there, that's available, it's not knocking it out the park. It's not doing anything better. And I'm surprised that Digital Foundry came up with a tech analyst on this on the gameplay for me. I was like, it does not look fabulous at all. It's all right. It's not doing anything special. So it's shiny, it shines, it's bright. It's still using the bullshit Call of Duty engine, or whatever engine that they're using, that they've been using for years, that needs a next generation facelift that it has not received yet. But as far as judging by Call of Duty standards, yes, it is a better looking game. Gameplay is alright, it works. There's nothing about the game that is broken, at least that I have experience with. But it's just the fact that it's nothing really new. Sure, they changed a bit how you want to play. It's not that just all jump and play Call of Duty. They're trying to encourage team play. They're trying to encourage strategy. They're they're trying to encourage you to play a certain way and to use your the specialists as well as you can use them, and to take advantage of some of the stuff that they can do and some of the stuff they cannot do. So they do a good job at doing that. But then again, at the end of the day, I mean, you're dealing with team deathmatch and search and destroy, the same multiplayer mode. So it's, other than zombies, I mean, what is really the point? What is it that Black Ops 4 has to offer? And the crazy thing is, after playing through the beta, it's like, yeah, it's nothing special. So there's really one mode left to save this game, and that's the Battle Royale mode, the Blackout mode. And the crazy thing is, this whole Battle Royale craze is like, I mean, you can find about 5 free Battle Royale games to play. Of course, number one being Fortnite. PUBG is what, $30? It's still in preview. So it's like we're looking at a mode that's, you could generally find super cheap or free to save the whole purpose of Black Ops 4, because its offerings, its current offerings, at least what's available in the beta, it's nothing special. It's nothing to fork up $60 at. And matter of fact, I don't even look at Call of Duty as a $60 game anymore, because the game is not really worth a damn. It's like you're pushed to buy the more expensive option, especially with these. They have content. Like content that you can only get if you buy the most expensive package. So the game is essentially more than $60, and the fact that it's multiplayer only, I mean, you're gonna want to get the most out of this game as you possibly can. But the thing is that I'm not seeing anything in Black Ops 4 that suggests, man, yo, this is worth the upgrade. You should stop playing Black Ops 3, or you should stop playing World War II to play this, because it's not that much different. Sure, there's more emphasis on the specialists. Sure, there's less wall running and jumping and boosting, but it's still more of the same. Someone that's been playing Black Ops 3 for the last 2 years and then jumping into this game, they're gonna be like, well, what did I miss? And sad to say, not really much, except you don't have a dedicated campaign. So it's crazy to believe the zombie mode and the Blackout mode are the two main things that's going to be really driving this game, because the focus is heavily emphasized upon its zombie and the arena switching and stuff like that. You gotta ask yourself, well, damn, if that shit bombs, then this game will not really be worth the damn. And the sad thing to see is that Treyarch used to be praised for providing the best Call of Duty experience, and I feel like Black Ops, the series Black Ops, has run its way to the ground. There's been too many Black Ops games, and they're not really fun. And I can only imagine Call of Duty fans, dedicated Call of Duty fans, looking at this game and feeling slighted because it's not what they come to know and love about Call of Duty, even growing with the game as it became modernized. However, noobs coming into this game for the first time, or finally jumping into Call of Duty to get a piece, they're gonna have a good time, because this is a different game. Nobody's gonna master you in Black Ops. I mean, I suck at Call of Duty, as you can see by this gameplay. I suck bad, but there were some times I was able to do some damage. I even got player of the game on a losing team. I mean, damn, like, and that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. But fool me once, doom on me. Fool me twice, doom on you, if I'm saying that right. However, I learned my lesson. I know just because I have a couple good matches in Black Ops 4, it's not going to be worth the buy, because this is the type of game I can see myself playing for a weekend and dropping it and never fulfilling the $60 I invested into the game. And if you have not checked out the beta, you probably should. You can get it from Comcast, literally.com. If you have a Comcast account, just request it. They'll give you a code for whichever platform you need it on. If you have it, you can pre-order it on PlayStation, from Amazon, whatever. Cancel your pre-order, get the beta code. There's going to be about 1 or 2 more betas. I think I know one's definite for September, and I think that might be the Black Ops mode. But give the beta a try. I'm not sure you would want to risk the $60 on this on a pre-order or buying it. This is not a game that's going to require you to buy it day one. You're not going to be missing out. And judging by what I've experienced on Xbox, I mean, talking about looking at the most played list the last 2 days that it was available to play, it did not even crack the top 50. Like, the fuck, really? And it also, looking at my friends list, no one has really been eager or instantly trying to jump in. So for the most part, I've been playing this game with strangers, and maybe Black Ops is not the game to go to this year. Maybe it's Battlefield, I don't know. But Black Ops 4, 5, however many there are so far, I'm just not really feeling this game. The beta is cool, and first and foremost, the beta is cool. The game, it works. The game isn't broken. It doesn't do anything wrong, but it doesn't do anything special that I can see kids jumping off of Fortnite and people like coming off of Overwatch and their Battlefields or the previous Call of Duties to come jumping on this game, unless they're just trying to just stick with the program and just keep up to date. I'm sure this game's going to sell pretty well. It's going to have a lot of players, but I'm not sure how long it can last, and I think Treyarch and Activision have to do a pretty damn good job at keeping the player base and keeping them happy, because content is going to have to be heavy, because what they're offering with Black Ops 4, at least from what I can see, it won't be nothing special, and that means that Blackout mode has to deliver like a ton, because that is the only mode I can see saving this game. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.